Greetings and salutations, folks. My name's Nick, and welcome back to A Plague Tale Requiem, where last time we have secured a guide who took us to a pirate, the Scorpioness Scorpioness? No. The Scorpion Sophia. Not the Scorpioness Nashka. That's a boss from a different game I'm playing. We've gotten onto the boat. We've sailed off into the sea. Everything is nice and calm.
Nothing but the horizon. Enjoy.
Just relax and sing pirate songs.
It was so good to sleep. Herbs and unguents. The one she gave to Hugo worked well. I hope he's feeling better. Such a nice bed. Our captain has good taste. That smell. Incense. That's amazing.
And the gentle rocking of the boat to slowly sway you to sleep.
The Mediterranean Sea. Lacuna should be somewhere here. This one? Or this one?
I'm sure they know more. Hold on. Let's wait for the boat to dip back down. I feel like there's a bit of a graphical error going on there in the distance. Like the ocean seems to be merging a little bit with the boat.
Necklaces, rings. Quite the elegant lady.
Or at the very least, she's holding on to these things of value that she doesn't necessarily wear on a daily basis. Because she'd be worried she'd lose it.
Hey.
So you steer with a giant stick.
It must be great to pilot this thing.
It's worth all the other troubles. Come on, take it.
Oh,
Go on. You won't crash into anything.
Yar, matey. And then she immediately crashes into something.
So?
it's amazing.
It's the sea you feel. It's freedom.
Thank you for taking us.
Thank Arnaud. I'm usually not so kind.
Oh,
He's a
Still,
bastard, I know. He has reasons to be. Deep scars. Not that it excuses...
Amicia!
oh, duty calls. I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm still thank you nonetheless.
Amicia, come! Look! There's something there!
Is it the ocean? Is it Timmy? Has Timmy fallen down a well? It's the island.
That's it! Lacuna! It's exactly like in my dreams. Thank you.
Whatever's there, we'll find it together. Island explorers.
Yes! You know, it's not important if I die.
That's very grim, little
What are you
boy.
talking about?
The Magister Vaudan told me I'm going to die.
God, no, Hugo, I'm so sorry. It won't happen.
Don't be sad. I'm happy to be here. This boat is the best, and I like Sophia. And Arnaud, even if you don't like him.
Sorry. Just wanted to say, we'll be preparing to make land soon. I'll need your help. Just come see me when you're ready.
Yes, sure. I'm happy to be here with you.
Okay, when it said talk to others, it would have been nice if it said talk to Sophia last. But
So, it survived the fire?
Yes, it would take more than that. It survived Spain, Burgundy, Guyenne. Well, barely that time.
That's where it broke?
Yes. The only time it failed to protect.
You?
No. Someone I shared my coat of arms with.
Oh. I see. It's a sad memory to keep then.
Some memories don't want to be let go of, child.
I think I know what you mean.
Hey, you two! The sail's pulling port side. I need a hand.
Go pull the rope on the other side. I'll give you some slack on mine.
Understood.
aye, aye, not captain.
Got it.
I don't know what your position on the boat is.
Just love this.
Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises. Hey, way up she rises early in the morning. Oh, we already finished all the sailing
The
work.
island's still in sight.
We're approaching it. Did Sophia teach you how to pilot a boat?
She did indeed.
Yeah, you just hold on to the stick. You do stick-related business. Let's see what's down here, actually, really quick.
Wow, she certainly has some real treasure down here. Oh yes, that's Arnaud's. Can't believe I heard him snore through the storm.
You sleep when you get a chance. Doesn't really have space for much of a crew. Also, no cannons? Or are the cannons up top? No cannons on this pirate vessel. So, this vessel is not meant to be doing any piracy and or fighting. It is just a transport. But again, I suppose with the size of the crew. Picturesque. And there's a small town. Are there rats in this small town? Are we going to actively destroy this small town by visiting it?
Woohoo! Prepare to board!
Hi. All right, people, come.
My turn!
Are we all going in one go? Or is Sophia staying behind with the ship?
I'll stay. I'll fix a few things here and I'll
Okay.
join you later.
Fine. We'll take a tour while it's still light and find a place to sleep.
Sounds good. By the way, this land is under the Count's law. Be nice. See?
I see.
The Count of Provence? The same Count who we've been fighting this entire time? Well, it's not like anybody here is necessarily going to be looking for us, I would imagine.
Welcome to Laguna. This is for you, my child. We're so honored by your presence.
Thank you.
Looks like we have a new king.
Good King Hugo.
That's right. During the brighter days, all children are kings. Just like the Child of Embers, who watches over our island.
The
Your
Child of
presence is
Embers,
a blessing
another Phoenix
because you
reference.
are
The entire
future,
idea that
just like him.
Hugo
And
is
he'll
essentially
deliver
going to
all
die
of
and
us
be
from
reborn like the
darkness.
Phoenix.
Please, enjoy the festivities.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Wow.
How very American Online with
Pretty
that
good
goodbye.
start, no?
I wonder what the church would think of this. They seem successful.
Pray that we're successful. Well, come on, Your Majesty.
Also, how very, what's the name of the main character from the Wicker Man, the original version? I want to say it's Howie.
It's the most
Like-
beautiful place I've seen.
It's very
Like,
beautiful.
Arnaud's
yes.
first
But now we
comment
need to
is
find
like,
whatever called you here.
wow, this is pretty interesting place. How does Jesus fit into this?
Yes.
If you haven't seen the 1970s,
Wait. So I heard of this dream, and, well, I'd like to help. But first, I must know what you're searching for.
we're looking for a lake.
Right. So it's a bit
A
strange.
lake next to a tree.
Well, go on, Hugo.
Yes, in my dream, I woke up on a beach, and I was sick and scared. But a big bird came, and I followed him. I thought I was dying, but the bird showed me water that healed me. And there was a huge tree, too. And that's where I wake up each time.
Good. So, bird, tree, and water. Could be anywhere. But I guess it's a start.
You could
can
specify
ask the
that there is a
market.
lake around the tree. So yeah, in the 1970s version of Wicker Man, there's a police officer named Howie who's trying to find this missing girl.
So many colors and perfumes.
Amicia, can we ask people about my dream?
You shouldn't tell them that it's a dream. And don't ask too many people. You never know.
Yes. I'll ask.
And he'll show up to these areas. He'll like show up to this classroom and he'll be like, "Is that the desk that belongs to the missing girl?" And they'll be like, yes, that's her desk." And then he'll go over to the desk and he'll look around and be like, "How are you teaching children without Jesus Christ?" And then that somehow becomes his focus. Like, the 1970s version is really odd.
Mother's garden.
Hello, sir.
Hello. What can I do for you?
We're looking for a tree.
Maybe later. We've been told of a pond of water with healing properties. Do you know where it is?
Not a clue. But there are many ways to be blessed during the brighter days.
Can we try the green
Is there a big
spice?
bird on this island?
Oh my gosh.
There's a few here and there.
What about a tree?
You'll see them.
Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
What about
No
the
pond.
red spice?
Maybe birds.
What about the yellow spice? Have you tried the brown spice?
Come see my flowers. Perfect for the festivities.
Whose flowers? Oh, hello.
Hello, sir. Would you...
Is there a magic pond here?
Oh my gosh.
With birds and trees?
I'm not from here, you know. I just come for the market.
Maybe you have a bird.
No. Well, thank you, sir.
If we keep
Anytime.
distracting him and not buying anything, he'll give us the bird.
What?
Let's see the rest.
I feel like, though, if, like, Hugo can get away with not being subtle, because people will look at him and be like, "Oh, he's just a child," and he's explaining it in a very childlike manner.
Can't we pass yet? It's been so long.
Be patient. We need the way clear for the moment.
Olive oil.
They're just moving goods to the square.
So it keeps on going.
The village stretches all the way up.
We'll have to see it all then.
Would you like some olive oil?
Fresh. Straight from our port.
Fish! Is that an eel?
Still need flowers to throw at the festivities? Don't hesitate.
Just ball up those flowers and then hurl them at the festivities.
Would you know of a beach where we could find special birds?
This is an island, so the birds are mostly seagulls.
Not a bird much dreamed of, I'd wager.
They're bloody thieves, I tell you.
It's not a seagull. Let's go.
Hey, thank you, sir.
May your day be bright.
Ask about
Yours
the...
too.
If you're gonna ask any
He
questions,
knows nothing.
Well, he knows about seagulls.
Be patient, Hugo.
if you're gonna ask about anything, ask about the tree. Like, that's the thing. If you're going to try, if you want to find the right information, you also have to ask the right questions. I mean, like, that's the entire concept of the Hitchhiker's Guide joke is the answer is 42, but the question is wrong. The question does not give the right or an answer that makes sense. You have to rearrange the question, but in real life too. Like, if you're trying to figure out what's going on, you have to be able to ask the specific questions that get the specific answers you need.
And if you still want to help, we need a hand with tonight's feast.
I wish I was able to run, though, because...
There are more things to see, Amicia.
Thank you, Hugo, for enlightening me. Like, it would be nice if there was a Dead Space... Not necessarily a Dead Space-esque objective mode where it's like, hey, this is the direction of the main objective. But at the very least, something that highlights
The festivities are about to begin. Come.
interactive materials.
Let's go.
Oh, Amicia, can we go too?
Sure, sounds nice. Should we be worried about the Count's army here?
Probably
They
not.
look pretty quiet.
Different captain, different men, different land. Don't think so.
Good.
I hope there will be a dragon man.
I'd like to see a dragon man too.
Maybe he was just a dragon. Or maybe he was Trogdor. Finally we actually move at a decent pace.
Oh, a game.
Let's have a look.
Play for free! And maybe grab the Child of Ember's attention!
Good day. Can we play?
Sure, it's simple. Throw a pot through each crown. It's over when you're out of pots. Never shoot twice at the same crown. Understand?
All right.
Fine. Let's see how I do.
You'll win.
I'll judge you harshly if you don't.
Please, I'm trying to focus.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh no.
Good start.
Yes. Keep going.
Slaughter them crowns.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not supposed to slaughter any crowns. I have to get the pot through the crown.
Impressive indeed.
If I hit it, I lose.
Astonishing work. May this be the sign of a blessing.
Thank you.
You're so good.
Those crowns didn't stand a chance.
Let's go see the rest.
All right. Only 7.9%, 7% or so, actually did that.
All this was
That's one of the things I find interesting about
It's all so dreamlike. Yes.
Islands can be nice little havens, but they're fragile ones.
what's up with the skulls on the flower strings? That's a little suspicious. It's nice how achievements give you percentages of how many people have acquired it, versus how many people own the game. One thing to pay attention to once we reach the end of this level is how many people have reached the end of this level. Because if only 7% of people have completed that achievement, but let's say only 10% of people have beaten this level, then that means that most people who have beaten this level have finished that achievement. But a lot of people haven't even gotten this far. That's one of the things that I find interesting. Whenever you see a high percentage for an achievement, like, that's how you know the game has retained its player base for that length. When a game does not retain its player base to the point in which not many people actually complete basic achievements, such as just progression, that's when you know you have issues. And you could see that in Greedfall. Greedfall has a steep dropout of player retention just based on achievement collection, just from the beginning, to the point in which some of the people who've played the game barely even leave the main tutorial. And I want to say by some, I mean like most, actually. Over half.
All right, Lucy. No improvisation.
I
sing for the Child of Embers, and he needs energy.
But not that much.
All right, focus, please. We're going soon.
Hurry up!
Last year was so great. You think they'll do better?
I know they've been rehearsing for months.
I hope they'll cross the main square once again. It's the best moment.
Who's this Child of Embers, anyway?
A local deity, obviously. It's St. John's Week on the continent, the summer solstice. So it's probably all about fertility and prosperity.
Is he magical?
He's a god. Pagan one.
Peaceful one.
Yes.
Also, I feel as though a pagan god makes my Wicker Man comparisons even stronger. I still haven't actually watched the Nicolas Cage version of Wicker Man for obvious reasons. Should I actually watch The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage, or am I okay with just watching the clips? The important parts, such as the bees, why did it get burned? I think those are the two main ones. Like, if I watch those two clips, have I experienced enough of Nicolas Cage's The Wicker Man?
I see that. You know how to dance this, Arnaud?
Do I look like it?
Oh, you never know.
I'd like to see you dance.
You're 30 years too late, lad.
I'll imagine it then.
The walk of devotion has begun. The procession is coming.
Let me see it quick.
Blessed be the Child of Embers. Blessed be the Mother.
They're here. Hello.
This is an interesting change of pace to your regular
We're just in time.
Wow.
Say,
to your regular levels,
bless
though.
them with flowers.
I just throw some at them.
That's it.
Like this. Blessed be the child.
Just
Wait. I'll bless the dancers too. Blessed be everyone.
Oh, Lord.
It's done.
just ball up all the flowers and then just hurl it at the closest person.
Now they're blessed for many, many years.
You're a savage, Shorty.
Let's follow the parade.
Sure. Let's go wreak havoc somewhere else.
And I feel like that's one of the things that is often missing out of a lot of things, is like you look at the structure of Heavy Rain. In Heavy Rain, every scene kind of exists to give the player something to do. But you don't necessarily need conflict in every single scene.
Wonder why.
You can always have story progression, world progression. And contrast. Contrast is king. I remember, I've mentioned it before,
Calm down, we'll catch up with them.
but the makers of Dead Space talked about when they were making Dead Space 2, how the original Dead Space, the tone of the game never really shifts. Sorry, the power just kind of flashed. And I wonder if everything here would die. Dead Space 2, the focus was on more contrast between scenes. So it wouldn't feel like you're just constant tension. And if you have a constant tension, it makes it feel as though no tension has shifted.
Blessed is the mother. The mother is about to speak.
Blessed is the mother.
A crowd.
What's going on?
The mother is about to speak.
Where is she? She should have been here already.
Sorry, sire.
All right?
Yes.
You all know me. I'm not a man of words. Emily, your priestess, she will be here soon. She will open these brighter days with her beautiful words. The words of a mother. The mother of the Child of Embers. The child who protects his sacred lands.
It's him.
From the rats of disease and war.
The rats.
No, wait.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh.
It's because it's the Count, Amicia.
We had a deal. Call your rats.
Wait, what? That was your deal? You saved me so he would murder the Count for you?
You survived. That comes with a price.
No.
You don't take advantage of a child and call it a deal, Arnaud. We came all this way for him. You won't ruin that.
Fuck it. I don't need you.
No. Arnaud!
Oh.
I knew it.
Hello. Weren't we told not to cause a scene?
I'll take care of him. Catch the girl.
No.
Yep, never mind. Everything falls apart. And that's how you create that contrast. Hello. Don't mind me. Oh, no. You need those peaceful moments. That way you relax. You take it easy.
Should have seen it coming. This is why you can't trust people, Hugo.
Nothing ever stays nice. It
No, I
always turns bad.
suppose it always turns bad.
Why?
Well, it's probably because everything's just
going
screwed
back.
up around you.
It's too late.
No. Things aren't always nice, but you can change them.
How?
The way we always do. We fight. We stop Arnaud before he does more damage. We save your dream.
All right. Is Amicia becoming a little bit more responsible?
We need a way back. A discreet one if possible.
By horse. By chicken. I'll ride the horse.
Oh, he killed the Count.
You ride the chicken.
Remember,
Are we good at this?
we bloody are.
Are these characters supposed to be French? We bloody are. These are the most English French people since Picard.
We're in a stable. There has to be something.
Oh yeah. Can I make something? No, I can't. Okay, that's good to know. And once again, I'm reminded that I used up all of my tools, probably for nothing.
The square should be right behind it. Locked, of course.
Look, up there. We could climb and pass above the door.
Oh, it's too high. Let's find something to climb up.
Yes.
Can we use...
I think that's a cart behind it. Locked.
a cow? So, okay, so we need to get to that. We cannot jump over... Oh, hold on.
Be very careful.
Don't worry. I know.
Hugo?
He's been gone for like a second.
Here. Let's get that cart in place.
But first, loot. Or we loot nothing. Actually, let's see if we can make stuff. There we go.
Together. By the way, why did Arnaud attack the Count?
He said that it's because of the Count that his shield is broken.
Climb up. Come on. Up.
Yes.
So Arnaud might still be alive, but
Good. Now,
also I remember that we had a warrior character in the first game, but I believe he died through many, many slings of arrows in one of the later scenes. Almost there. Okay, what are we going to upgrade first? So we got a better sling. Can shoot a second time before reloading. Reload the crossbow faster. Carry additional alchemical ammo. An additional jar. Well, what is the end point? Odorous can explode, killing enemies. Carry additional knives and pyrites. Can recover crossbow bolts. I'm going to go this route. Because recovering crossbow bolts sounds like it would make certain aspects of the game a lot easier. All right, great.
The others are busy, but my birds were 3 of them.
A falcon. It's trained to kill.
Can you stop it?
It's too fast. Get me before I aim. We need to keep that falcon occupied. I'll try to lure it away. We'll move from cover to cover when it attacks. Get ready.
I know where you are. You've got nowhere to run. There, attack!
Okay. You have 1 second. Good to know. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you actually do need to use your tools to avoid it. So, what tools do I have? Okay, this is... Alright, do we need to worry about lighting that fire? Sure, why not?
Go now! Go, go, go. Oh, you wanna play?
What happens if I throw some tar on that? What is my goal, by the way?
Bring me back their eyes! You'll make a mistake at some point.
Count on that. It's so fast. What mistake have we done?
Come on! Get them, you useless... Quick!
Alright, now let's go over there. Or...
Get them!
Damn beast. Why does it stop?
What is our goal? Are we trying to go that way? Or that way? It's somewhat confusing.
Go away. Shoot, shoot.
Go now!
Think that way.
Bring me back their eyes!
Or not. Or maybe underneath that cart is the goal.
Too close.
Can't be back to my dream. It
Nope. The cart is not the way forward. Okay, but where am I escaping to? Okay, let's try that.
Together.
Come on, go!
Like, it doesn't seem like it's safe to go down that route. What if I throw the tar...
Attack! Get them! Bring back their eyes!
I think I'm overthinking this game's mechanics.
Go now!
Oh, so while the tar is there, he just repeatedly sends the bird.
Up and over.
Kill them!
Yes, we're here.
Let's get out, quick.
All right.
Oh, that was close. But we did it.
That bird was awful.
Now where's that down, Arnaud?
I now have I move faster while crouching. Excellent. Which is good, because I spend a lot of time in this game crouching. It is a constant skill.
Sword noises.
Yes, yes, quick.
Oh, I cannot run in this section.
They're here. The Count's alive.
Can you stop him?
Shut up! I'll kill you like I killed your man!
What do we do?
No! You fucking traitor!
You did this to yourself!
So this is his army? A girl and a boy?
No, wait! Victor, stop!
Emily.
That was not what I was expecting to happen.
Don't get carried away. She helped. They're not a threat.
Of course, my love.
I'll kill you, bitch, Count! I'll teach you what it is to lose what you care for!
You've always been a disgrace to the knighthood, Arnaud. And you've been a pain in my ass for too
Are you
long.
all right?
Lock him up. I'll handle that later. So where do you know this beast from?
We shared a boat and had time to chat on the way, but I didn't know he was after you, sire.
Now, if you're not bandits, who are you?
Amicia, and this is Hugo, my brother. He's a bit afraid.
All right. Clever. A little traitorous,
More fright than
but
danger.
clever.
These days are dedicated to life and peace. Would you agree to be our guests for dinner?
Are you sure? I mean,
Sure. Emily's right. You helped, you deserve it.
Come with us.
Are we still going to try and save Arnaud, though? Also, nice place. A bit large. Probably get lost.
Hugo, come.
So, how do you like our terrace?
This is really your house.
This is home.
It's incredible.
Come inside.
So the Count doesn't know about our deeds, I suppose.
And it's only a small part of the palace.
Is that as
Do you
what I'm
fancy some
presuming?
dates before we show you to your room?
Yes.
Dates? What is
I prefer a date with a redhead. Oh,
Come on.
Sure, Your Grace.
I will still enjoy some dates.
Yes.
I know this.
I
all
could
looks
eat a
pretty
date for
formal,
hours.
but please.
Bonus points if you know what reference I'm
I am the mother. I am myself. so be
paraphrasing.
yourself.
Yes. During the brighter days, all the people of Lacuna are one, united around the Child of Embers.
I love it!
Haha! A bon vivant.
Be careful, they're very rich.
So where are you from?
Guienne. We fled the war and the plague. We came here hoping for a better life. And we heard of this island.
You were right to come here. Let's keep going. You must be tired after this adventure.
It's amazing.
I know. Can't wait to
That's how you tell a good lie, is it needs to have an element of truth.
Agnes?
It allows you to be consistent with that lie from that point onwards. You're not developing fiction.
It's symbolic.
And these are
If it's
our
built
gardens.
on that
My
foundation
favorite
of
part.
truth, it
Splendid.
makes it appear more believable. Or at the very least, what people have an expectation of truth.
You're quite young for such a long trip. Where are your parents?
Mummy is somewhere, but Dad was killed.
And that's the thing.
How?
Hugo.
Victor, don't be so military.
You know me.
Come next
Don't
to
you
me.
know what happened to Guienne? We left a terrible
See those
place.
plants? Most of them are not from here, but we managed to make them grow anyway.
Do we need to explain that part?
Thanks to a lot of love and care. We are just like them, you know?
We drink water.
And we need a good soil, love, and care. This land is open to you if you wish to keep growing here. But of course, the big sister will decide. Right, Amicia?
Thank you so much. Those were kind and true words.
Let me show you something else. Victor?
Of course, my
Come,
love.
Hugo.
The land here is strong. The Child of Embers breathes life into it.
Is the child
Created
a
the
figurative
bright days
thing
to
to
celebrate
you?
him. In
Or
the
is there
hope
an
he'll come
actual
back to us,
child
as
to
it is
you?
foretold.
To us, his mother and father.
And to the people. We pray to him, not as a god, but as our long sleeping child. We love and revere him to revive his flame.
So is this like a little bit of a Sleeping Beauty type thing going on?
Amicia, on the stone. It's the bird.
Wait, would you pray with me? You can do it in your own way.
Sure. Hugo?
I'll pray to the bird.
A humble flame to light his night, and may he rise, a sun, so bright.
So bright.
So bright.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Shall we go?
Sorry, Mother. Could we take some time to pray for our father? Hugo?
Yes.
Of course. I understand. I'll wait for you. Come when it is done.
Dear Father.
Hugo, is it really your bird? Take a good look at it.
Oh. Yes.
I like how the fact that Hugo is like, oh yes, we'll do exactly the thing that Amicia said.
Good. Let's go back to them. And no word about that to anybody here, right? It's our secret.
I know.
Is everything ready for tomorrow?
Yes? The new robes look wonderful. It will be perfect.
Excuse me.
Shall we go?
Sure.
I must say, we appreciate that you paid homage to the child so willingly.
Every child bears the future of the world. One child can change everything.
That is very true. Here it is.
Go on.
Ah, where we are going to be staying for the night.
This is too much.
Nonsense. You're our guests. There's a good dinner being cooked.
A real dinner, Amicia.
Shh. Oh, we'll need to get you some new clothes. It looks like you had a long journey.
This is true.
Are you going to kill Arnaud?
Hugo.
He will be judged. All those who do bad things are, and he did a lot. But you will have the chance to testify if you wish to do so.
But enough of that. We'll leave you to rest. Tomorrow, feel free to enjoy Lacuna. Brighter days are the best time for it.
As they always say, Lacuna Matata.
Thank you.
It is a wonderful phrase.
My lady?
It means some worries. Not nowhere.
Beds are great. Try jumping on them.
Yes!
That is the words of somebody who doesn't have to worry about cleaning the bed itself. All right, percentage. How many people completed that chapter? How many people completed chapter 8? It doesn't say, because a lot of people probably did.
These clothes feel so nice.
Yes.
Hey, come here, sleepyhead. Come on, it's just the sun. Look, it's worth it.
Whoa! Well, it's...
Like a dream?
Yes, exactly like my dream.
Quickly, let's eat something and get going. Come on.
It's beautiful! Can we go play?
No, we just got up. We gotta eat
We're
something.
Here to know why you dreamt about this place, right?
Yes. Let's go!
Oh yeah, that too. For now, though, let's stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night. All right, so 21.89% of gamers unlocked this achievement. So of the people who have started, I would imagine who have started playing, I don't know if it's started playing or downloaded and installed a Plague Tale Requiem. 21.89% of players completed Chapter 8, which means that of the people who have completed Chapter 8, just under half, actually 21, that's, yeah, about a third of those players did the pot throwing achievement. I would say the average completion rate for a lot of these games is somewhere between is about 20 to 30%. Bigger games tend to have your 40 to 50%. Some games are incredibly impressive in regards to how many people have actually finished the game. But at 21.89%, especially for the game on Game Pass, maybe this is a little bit higher. Because, imagine how many people with Game Pass just downloaded to try it out. And maybe stopped because of how heavy of a stealth game this is. But we will carry on to Chapter 9 next time.